Welcome everyone. Today I'm diving into a question I get asked all the time. What exactly is the difference between a business analyst, a data analyst, and a product analyst? These roles sound similar but have very distinct responsibilities, tools, and career paths. So let me break it all down for you. Before we go in, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on TikTok. So let's jump in. What am I going to be covering today? I am going to start with why these roles often get mixed up a lot. Then I would do a deep dive into what exactly each role actually does, the tools they use, and the kinds of questions that they answer. And then finally, I'll wrap it up by comparing career paths and giving you some real world examples. Okay? So let's try to clear off what this confusion is all about. What is this confusion? Why is there so much confusion? First, there is a lot of overlap in tools, right? You often see Excel, SQL, or reporting dashboards across all three roles. They also work closely with similar teams, which blurs the lines a lot. And to make things even messier, job titles can vary drastically from company to company. A business analyst at one company might be doing what a product analyst does at another. So there's also the buzzwords effect. Tech loves trendy job descriptions. So sometimes companies rename roles to sound more modern or attractive to candidates. And on top of that, responsibilities evolve a lot. As businesses grow, roles get even more specialized. So, what started as one role can split into three different roles over time. So, let's try to cut through the noise. I'm going to take a close look at each role, starting with business analyst. So, what is a business analyst, or who is a business analyst? A business analyst is like the bridge between the business side and the tech side. They talk to stakeholders, understand what the business needs, and then work with the technical teams to make it happen. So think of business analysts as the translators in the room. They make sure that everyone is on the same page. They often are the ones writing business cases, mapping out workflows, identifying pain points, and processing and proposing process improvements. You'll find them leading workshops, running meetings, and creating artifacts like user journey maps or functional specifications. A good business analyst asks the right questions. What is the root of this problem? Who are the impacted stakeholders? What does success look like? Business analysts help define scope, prioritize features, and ensure the delivered solutions actually solves the intended business problem. So, now that we have talked about who a business analyst is, let's move on to data analyst. What is a data analyst, or who is a data analyst? A data analyst are or is a detective of the organization. They dig through large sets of data to uncover patterns, trends, and insights that drive business decisions. Their goal is to help teams understand what's working, what isn't, and where there are opportunities for improvement. You often find a data analyst working with SQL databases, cleaning and organizing raw data, and building interactive dashboards to help others interpret the results. They may also be answering questions like, why did sales drop last quarter? What behaviors led to the customer churn? Which marketing channels are most effective? They work closely with cross-functional teams such as marketing, finance, product, and more to help answer questions and support strategic planning. And just as important as finding the insights is telling the story behind them. So data storytelling and visualizations are key parts of a data analyst role. So great. Now let's talk about who product analysts are, or what is a product analyst. A product analyst focuses on how users interact with a product and how that product is performing in the real world. They're often embedded within product teams and play a key role in helping teams make informed decisions about features, launches, usability improvements, and user retention strategies. They might run A/B tests to figure out which version of a button converts better. They might also analyze drop-off points in the user journey, or they also might report on how a new feature is performing. The work of a product analyst is deeply tied to user behavior, what users are doing, when are they doing it, and why they might stop doing it. They collaborate mostly with product managers to define success metrics, design experiments, and monitor the health of the product over time. A product analyst insights help prioritize what gets built next, ensuring that the team isn't just building what is shiny, but what truly delivers value to the organization or the business. So, now that we've seen what each role does individually, let us compare them side by side. So, side by side comparison, this slide is going to help you visually distinguish each role by highlighting their main focus areas, the tools they commonly use, and the kind of work that they typically produce. Let's start with a business analyst. Business analysts are process driven. They are documenting workflows and helping stakeholders align on what needs to be built, while data analysts are insight driven. They surface patterns from large data sets and build visualizations to support decisions. Then, product analysts are impact driven. They look at how features are performing and how users are interacting with the product. While they may all work together on the same project, the lenses are different between all the roles. Understanding those differences can help you find the best fit based on your strengths and your interest. So, now that we've compared side by side, let me walk you through some real world examples to see these roles in action. Let's say a company wants to roll out a new employee engagement tool, for example. The business analyst would meet with HR and other departments to gather requirements, identify pain points in the current systems, and then propose a solution. Meanwhile, the data analyst would analyze the exit survey data and employee engagement trends to provide historical context. While the product analyst, on the other hand, would study how users interact with the new tool, what features they use the most, where they drop off, and what feedback they provide. So this example here shows you how all the three roles collaborate towards a shared goal, but each role adds value from a different angle. Okay, so now let's look at how these roles can evolve over time in their respective career path. One of the great things about these roles is that they often offer strong career growth. A business analyst often progresses into a product owner role, or project management, or strategic roles. Data analysts might deepen their technical expertise and move into data science or leaderships in analytics. While a product analyst can transition to become a product manager where they are leading the development and strategy of entire projects. So the choice depends on what excites you. Collaborating with stakeholders, digging deep into data, or shaping user experience. Okay? So look at what excites you and then choose which one you would like to become. So let me wrap up with a quick recap of everything that I've covered for you today. So we talked about that a business analyst translates business problems into solutions, and then a data analyst translates numbers into insights, while a product analyst translates user behavior into product improvement. So each role offers a unique way to solve problems and drive value, and they often work best when they all work together. So I want to say thank you so much for staying with me. One final slide before you go. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hilda the Tech Bay, and also TikTok at Hilda the Tech Bay as well. So let's just take a look at this one last slide before we go today. Whether you're just getting started or you're just looking to pivot into tech, think about what excites you the most. Do you enjoy working with people and understanding processes? Do you love diving into spreadsheets and uncovering insights? Or are you fascinated by how users interact with digital products or products? These are like the paths for you. There's a path for you, and it's okay to start with one and evolve into another. If this has helped you to clarify your direction with the different roles, don't forget again to like, share, and drop your questions in the comment section and follow along for more content like this. Thank you again and see you in the next one.